Easter is always a big time in my singing monsters. From the Magical Sanctum all the way to Bone Island, Easter always delivers in updates. So let's go over what we can expect this year. This year, Extravaganza is going to be starting this Wednesday, which isn't far away at all. Now, it's a bit later than usual, but there is no doubt in my mind that we are going to be receiving a ton of updates this year. So let's begin then. Now, specifically, we have a new monster that has been highly requested on its way during the Easter event. So let's take a listen to Monster Handler Matt for some more details.
These Epic Ethereal monsters, they're special, so we don't want them coming out a mile a minute. But I do think that during a future seasonal event related to a detective-like monster may contain another Epic Ethereal.
So our next Epic Ethereal will be arriving in Easter, and it's going to be arriving on a Wednesday. But who on earth is it? Well, if we head on over to social media, luckily our wonderful Geode is giving us a lovely hint towards who it could be. Inside of a promotion, we see Geode anxiously awaiting for this promotion to begin, and thus Eggstravaganza more than likely too. Now, going by this, it obviously is going to be Epic Geode who we are going to be seeing this Easter. Specifically, seen as though Water Island is our themed island for Easter 2, there is absolutely no surprise that Geode is going to be coming along this time. It's quite likely that it will be Epic Geode, but we do know that they love to throw us off, so honestly, I would expect any single element Epic Ethereal to pop on around this Easter, but most likely Epic Geode for sure. Seeing as though we have Epic Geode on the way, we obviously do have to delve into our theories. You know me, I can't just stand for this release. We have to predict some things too for what this monster could look like. Seeing as though we only have 2 Epic Ethereals as of right now, I feel like this theory is a little hard to imagine and picture at the moment, but seeing as though it's coming together quite well I do want to put this theory forward. So if we head on over to our wonderful colour wheel that we have for all of the colours in real life, you will notice that the individual colours that we have for each island actually are opposing the colours that we currently have for all of the Epic Ethereals. So if we go to Plant Island's colour, which is green, we can see that red is the opposing colour to that. And if we head on over to our Air Island colour, which is a pinky-like colour, you will see that yellow is opposing it. So naturally with this theory, it does seem thus far as though if we are going to follow this trend, that Epic Geode will be an orange colour, as obviously we know that Water Island corresponds with the blue colour to the side. And therefore we can actually transcribe to what the other Epic Ethereals might look like, and we will do so on screen right now. Now, this is a theory which, unfortunately, I don't know whether it's going to be true or not, but we have this wonderful design from Lyquad666. Many thanks to them for this wonderful image that we have. Sending my huge best regards to them as of right now for everything that's going on in Russia. But this wonderful Epic Geode design, I think, is an absolutely flawless example towards what we could expect this week. Look at these eyes in this thing. I want them to go crazy. They've gone wild with the rest of them. Bring me something really spectacular along for Epic Geode, I say, this time around. Now, along with Epic Geode, we can expect some kind of new monster, I would say, too. It's not out of the ordinary for us to just get a variant and nothing else inside of an update, but it's definitely out of the ordinary for that to happen in the first place. It's honestly, if we go back to any variant that has released pretty much ever over the past year, there has been a new monster alongside it. I don't know whether it's going to be the case this time. We've had tons of new content. Air Island, Epic Wubbox, and Amber Island monsters, a new island. You name it, we've had it in the past month, so I don't think Extravaganza this time around is going to be as big as Magical Sanctum and Bone Island in the past 2 years, but I definitely think we are going to be getting some new content this time around. So I'm a bit unsure on the new monster side of things, but it's got to be brought up, guys, seeing as though we've been getting all these new monsters with the variants every single time the variant has released as of yet. The thing that does make me doubt that Epic Geode is going to come with a new monster, though, is definitely how we have all these other things that we are going to be going into inside of this video. It seems like they might just release Epic Geode by itself this time, a bit alike to Epic Gas, which actually is one of the only variants that really comes to mind, alongside Epic Zgrab and Epic Gobligod, that have actually released by themselves within, what, the past 2 years or something crazy like that now. Now, tying into our new monster, we need to talk about the seasonal shanty. Our next seasonal will be arriving very soon. Now, if we follow the trends that have been happening thus as of yet, if we go on over to all of our seasonal events as of right now, you can see that actually a seasonal event has happened after every single core seasonal event that we have. So after Spootical, we had the Beat Hereafter. After Christmas, the Crescendo Moon with Carolong. After the Season of Love, the Clover Spell with Fiddle. So as you can see as of right here, a seasonal event event has been integrated, a brand new one, after every single core seasonal event, and they've come pretty much straight after the seasonal event as well. So that does mean that we can expect a new seasonal to come very soon, straight after the Easter event, which is absolutely insane to consider, considering that we're going to be getting all of these updates inside of this too, which is really exciting. I definitely think that Easter will follow up with one. I think it's a very big discussion as towards what that could be, however, so I'm not going to particularly venture down that route as of right now, but definitely I do think we are going to be seeing a new seasonal straight after Eggstravaganza. Besides our wonderful new seasonal though, we have a new promotion which hints towards something else that we could be expecting during Eggstravaganza too. Inside of the new promotion, advertising 50% off Mirror Water Island and our wonderful Eggstravaganza event coming on Wednesday. You can see Pulse Owner wearing these massive cute bunny ears on top of the head, which obviously means that we are going to be getting some more costumes. And if we look all the way to the back, we can see Shellbeat in a wonderful attire too, which looks very befitting of Shellbeat. I'm not sure what this one is going to look like, but I love the hairdo they've got going on. I'm a very hair guy, so I'm really loving this hairstyle they've got going on. Shellbeat, show me your vibes. I'm excited to see what this costume's all about. I do thoroughly expect that we will be seeing a plentiful amount of costumes throughout Eggstravaganza, naturally following our wonderful other seasonal costumes that we have too, all the way since Summer Song, meaning that this is actually our last batch of seasonal costumes for the seasonal events. Actually, that does mean that we will be getting these all for the Water Island monsters, which is wonderful. Give me more costumes. I'm happy about that, alongside my wonderful monsters and islands, as it's absolutely crazy all these updates they're bringing out right now. Keep throwing them out, my singing monsters. I'm loving it. And yes, for our other costumes, I do think that we're going to be seeing costumes for the Dipsters with all different egg-themed decorations amongst them. One for Magpie, obviously. We can't have one for Pulse Owner and not one for Magpie. That's gotta happen. And then I do think we're going to be seeing them amongst the natural monsters on Water Island as well. Just saying, if we got one for Geode too, that would be really cool. It's the biggest seasonal event usually for updates, and whilst I do think this one isn't going to be quite as momentous as the other ones, seeing as though we've had so much already, I am still very excited to see what is going to come. For now though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do make sure to leave a like down below and to subscribe too. What are you most excited for out of Easter, and what do you want to see out of Easter? Enjoy the new outro. It's a good one. See you later, guys.